A ceasefire was supposed to calm the region. But in Lebanon, the war didn't stop. It intensified. Airstrikes continued through the night. Explosions lit up the skyline of Beirut, and beneath the rubble, rescue teams are still searching for survivors with little hope. On the surface, this looks like a failed ceasefire, but the real story is far more complicated and far more dangerous, because this wasn't a single agreement with a single meaning. Instead, it's a deal with two completely different interpretations. Iran insists the ceasefire includes Lebanon. From their perspective, continued Israeli strikes are not just military actions, they are violations, serious ones. But the United States tells a different story. According to US officials, the agreement was never meant to apply to Hezbollah in Lebanon, which means, from their point of view, Israel's operations are continuing exactly as planned, and that contradiction is where the real risk begins. Because in modern conflict, perception matters just as much as action. If one side believes the rules are being broken, and the other believes they are being followed, and the ceasefire doesn't stabilize the situation, it destabilizes it, and that's exactly what we're seeing now. Israeli airstrikes targeting Hezbollah positions have intensified, with hundreds reported killed in a single day. Emergency crews are overwhelmed, working through collapsed buildings as the humanitarian situation worsens by the hour. At the same time, diplomacy is still moving, but not fast enough. A new round of talks is expected, with Pakistan stepping in as a mediator between Iran and the United States. A 10-point proposal is on the table, aimed at clarifying the ceasefire and preventing further escalation. But here's the problem. Negotiations take time, and on the ground, events are moving much faster. Every new strike, every civilian casualty, every claim of violation pushes the region closer to something bigger, because Lebanon is no longer just a local battlefield. It's becoming a pressure point in a much larger strategic confrontation, one that involves Israel, Iran, and the United States all at once. And when multiple powers operate under different assumptions, the risk of miscalculation rises dramatically. This is how conflicts expand, not always through a single massive event, but through small, unresolved contradictions that spiral out of control. Right now the ceasefire exists, but only on paper. In reality, the fighting continues, the destruction continues, and the uncertainty continues. The question now isn't just whether the ceasefire will hold, it's whether it ever truly existed in the first place. And more importantly, what happens next if no one can agree on the rules?